Dear students, Namaste and welcome back to a new mathematics session. In the previous session, we have discussed the curved surface area and the surface area of sphere and hemisphere. Hope it was clear for you all. In today's session, we shall discuss the volume of cube and cuboid. Let's move on to the topic. Next, we shall discuss the volume of a cuboid. As we have discussed in the smaller classes, volume means it is the measure of the space occupied by a three-dimensional object. So in case of a cuboid, how we derive the formula? Let's discuss. Suppose there is a rectangular sheet or like rectangular piece of paper and it is stacked into a particular height. Means arranging this rectangular sheet one above the another up to a particular height. Then the shape so formed is like a cuboid, and the space occupied by this object means these rectangular sheets up to a particular height, that is called the volume of the cuboid. Here suppose we say that the area of each rectangle is A, the height up to which the rectangles are stacked is H, and the volume of the cuboid is V. This is what we have discussed. The area of each rectangle, if this particular rectangle is having a particular area, means it is a two-dimensional shape and this occupies a particular area, that is A, and if that particular area is stacked up to a particular height, then height h, then the volume V is represented by the letter V. The area of the plane region occupied by each rectangle into its height, means the area of this plane sheet into its height is called the measure of the space occupied by the cuboid. Means simply volume of the cuboid means its base area. The base area means area of this rectangular sheet. The base area into height h. So base area, as we know that it is a rectangle. Rectangle area formula is L into B. So we can say L into B, and up to a particular height the rectangular piece is arranged, so into height. So volume of this cuboid, the basic formula is base area into height, and base, as we know that it is a rectangle in shape, so L into B is the base area into height. So the common formula what we use is V is equal to L into B into H, where L, B and H are respectively the length, breadth and height of the cuboid. Now in the case of cube, as we know that cube having all the faces, equal faces means square faces. So here also the same thing, length, breadth and height are same here. So let us represent this same measurement by using the letter A. Means area of the base in the sense A into A. Base is a square, so area of square formula is A into A. And height also A. Means A square into A. Area of cube we will get it as A cube or side cube. So volume of the cube is equal to edge into edge into edge, that is equal to A cube. So this is the two formulas. That is the first one, V is equal to L into B into H, that means the volume of the cuboid. And another one formula is V is equal to A cube in case of cube. Next we shall discuss the exercise problems. First question. A matchbox measures 4 cm by 2.5 cm by 1.5 cm. What will be the volume of a packet containing 12 such boxes? Here one matchbox dimensions are given to you. Matchbox in the sense, as we know, it is a shape of a cuboid, or else by using these measurements itself we can identify length, breadth and height is given. So 4 cm, 2.5 cm and 1.5 cm are the length, breadth and height respectively. This is the measurement of one matchbox and we are asked to find out the volume of 12 such boxes. So here this is a rough sketch of a matchbox. Here length is given to us 4 cm, breadth is 2.5 cm and height is 1.5 cm. So let's write all these measurements. L is equal to 4, B is equal to 2.5 and H is equal to 1.5. As we know that the shape is a cuboid, volume of one matchbox is equal to cuboid volume formula we can use L into B into H. Let's substitute it. L is 4, B is 2.5 and H is 1.5. So here when we multiply these numbers, ignoring the decimals, 25 into 15. 25 into 15 when you multiply, you will get it as 375. And then 375 when you multiply with 4, we will get as 1500. So here after the decimal 1 digit, here also after the decimal 1 digit, means total after the decimal 2 digits. From the right, if you count 2 digits, it will come here just after 2 zeros, just behind these 2 zeros. So the answer will come as 15 centimeter cube. This is the volume of one matchbox. And here we are asked to find out the volume of 12 such boxes. It's quite simple, just to multiply this volume with 12. So here volume of a packet containing 12 such boxes is equal to 12 into 15. 12 into 15 when you multiply, you will get it as 180 centimeter cube. So the required volume is 180 centimeter cube. Next we shall discuss the second question. A cuboidal water tank is 6 meter long, 5 meter wide and 4.5 meter deep. How many liters of water can it hold? 1 cubic meter is 1000 liter, it is given to us. So there is a water tank which is in the shape of a cuboid. Length is 6, width is 5 and depth or height is 4.5 meters. How many liters of water can it hold? Means we have to find out the capacity of the tank. Or simply we can just calculate the volume. So this is a visualization of the question. There is a tank, length is 6 meter, width is 5 meter and height is 4.5 meter. And let's write all these measurements and go for calculating the volume. L into B into H. Let's substitute it. 6 into 5 into 4.5. Here 6 into 5 is 30 into 4.5. So ignoring the decimal, 30 means 3 we can take and multiply with the 45. 45 into 3 when we multiply we will get 135. So 30 there is a 0 balance and here after decimal 1 digit. So both will be balanced and the final answer we will get it as 135. So 135 meter cube is the final answer. That is the volume of the tank. But here there is a relation given. 1 cubic meter is 1000 ml. Here 135 meter cube is there. We have to convert this one into liters. 1 cubic meter is 1000 liter. 135 cubic meter in the sense just multiply 135 with 1000. We will get in answer in liters. 135 into 1000 liters. Reason is 1 cubic meter is 1000 liter. In other words, just you can use a shortcut for converting cubic meter into liters. For converting cubic meter to liters, just multiply with 1000. Just multiply with 1000. That is the short form. Just you can keep it in mind. That is 135,000 liters. That is the answer. So here the cuboidal water tank can hold 135,000 liters of water. Move on to the third question. A cuboidal vessel is 10 meter long and 8 meter wide. How high must it be made to hold 380 cubic meters of a liquid? Here length and width is given to you. Length and width of a cuboidal vessel is given to us. And if it is filled with 380 cubic meter of liquid, how much height it will occupy? That is what the question. If you fill 380 cubic meters of liquid into this cuboidal vessel, how much height it will be occupying? Means simply if you say volume is given to us, we have to find out the height. That's all. So here this is a vessel. It is given to us length 10 meter, breadth 8 meter, height we don't know, and let it be h. So here length, breadth and height is given to us. Height we have taken as h. So given volume of cuboid is 380 meter cube. So let's volume of cuboid means we know the formula, length into breadth into height. That is volume, it is given to us 380 and the length is 10 meter, height is 8 meter and breadth is 8 meter and height we don't know, that we have taken as h. So 380 is equal to 10 into 8 into h. So from here h we can calculate this 10 and 8. 10 into 8 we can bring to the left side. So it comes as denominator. So 380 divided by 10 into 8. Here denominator there is 1 0 with 10 and the numerator also 1 0 with 380. Both can be cancelled. So 38 divided by 8 it will get. So when we divide 38 with 8, we will get as 4 times 32. Then balance is 6. and there is no other number, just to put a decimal and put 0 here. So 60, 7 8s are 56, and balance again 4, add one more 0, that is 40. Then 5 times 8 5s are 40. So we will get the answer as 4.75. So height is equal to 4.75 meter. Next, we shall discuss the fourth question. Find the cost of digging a cuboidal pit 8 meter long, 6 meter broad, and 3 meter deep at the rate of rupees 30 per meter cube. We are asked to find out the cost for digging a cuboidal pit. The shape of the pit is cuboid. 8 meter length, 6 meter breadth, and 3 meter height at the rate of rupees 30 per meter cube. This is a rate. Rupees 30 per meter cube means 1 cubic meter for digging we need rupees 30. First of all, we have to find out the volume of this pit by using the formula L into B into H. So after getting the volume, that volume if you multiply with rupees 30, you will get the total cost. So this is a visualization of the pit. Length is 8 meter, breadth is 6 meter, and height is 3 meter. Here let's write these measurements L, B and H. Then volume of the pit, that is equal to L into B into H. Let's substitute it 8 into 6 into 3. That means 6 into 3 18. 18 into 8 when you multiply we will get 144 cubic meter. This is mental calculation I am doing. If you don't know 18 into 8, then you have to multiply it. So 144 cubic meter. And if you are multiplying and writing, please do the rough calculation on the right of this answer, right side of this answer. Then cost of digging, it is given to us 1 cubic meter, it is rupees 30, and here we have 144 cubic meter volume. So cost of digging 144 cubic meter is equal to, for 1 cubic meter rupees 30, for 144 cubic meter 144 into 30. So 144 into 3, let's multiply and check. 144 into 3 we will have 432, and here one more 0 that we have to put here. So 4,320 rupees is the cost of digging the pit by using the given measurements. So cost of digging the pit is rupees 4,320. Next we shall discuss question number 5. The capacity of a cuboidal tank is 50,000 liters of water. Find the breadth of the tank if its length and depth are respectively 2.5 meter and 10 meter. Here capacity is given to us 50,000 liters. Breadth of the tank we have to calculate. Length and depth means length and height is given to us 2.5 meter and 10 meter respectively. So this is a rough sketch of the tank. Height is 10 meter, length is 2.5 meter, and we have to find out the breadth. Let it be B. So let's write all the given measurements. Length is 2.5, height is 10 meter, and breadth we have taken as B. And one more given condition, that is capacity of the tank is 50,000 liters. Means we can write it as volume of cuboid. The tank is in the shape of a cuboid. So volume of cuboid is 50,000 liters. And here there is units we have to check, liters and meter. So both should be in same unit. So length into breadth into height, volume of cuboid formula, that is equal to 50,000 liters. And now let's substitute length. Length is 2.5 meter, breadth we don't know, that is B, and height is 10 meter. So here the unit is cubic meter. Length, breadth and height is unit, volume unit is cubic meter. But the right side when you check 50,000 liters, both the sides should have the same unit. So we have to go for conversion, as we know that 1 cubic meter is 1000 liters. Means from here 1 liter value if you want to calculate, bring this one to the left side, that means divided by 1000. So 1 by 1000 meter cube. So 1 liter is equal to 1 by 1000 cubic meter. Or simply in short form, if you check liter to cubic meter conversion, we have to divide with 1000. Previously we have discussed meter cube to liter conversion. There is into 100 multiplying by into 1000 multiplying by 1000. Liter to meter cube divided by 1000, meter cube to liter into 1000. So these two short forms, just to keep it in mind. Once again, liter to meter cube divided by 1000, then meter cube to liters into 1000. So here what we have to do is we have to convert these liters into meter cube. Liters into meter cube is divided by 1000. So 50,000 divided by 1000. That means 2.5 into B into 10 cubic meter is equal to, when we cancel 3 zeros, here we will get 50 on the right side. Now both the side units are same, cubic meter and cubic meter. So here 2.5 into 10, 2.5 into 10 is 25. 25b is equal to, here there is a b, 25b is equal to 50. From here b we can calculate b is equal to 50 divided by 25. 50 divided by 25 is 2 meter. Therefore, the breadth of the tank is 2 meter. Next, we shall discuss the sixth question. A village having a population of 4,000 requires 150 liters of water per head per day. It has a tank measuring 20 meter by 15 meter by 6 meter. For how many days will the water of this tank last? Population of the village is given to us 4,000. One person required 150 liters per day. That is what the condition given to us. One person needed 150 liters of water per day. There is a tank measuring 20 meter by 15 meter by 6 meter. If the tank is fully filled, how many days will the water of this tank last? That means how many days they can use the water. That is what the question. So there is a tank, measurement is given to us 20 meter in length, breadth is 15 meter and height is 6 meter. So let's write all these measurements. Volume of the tank, we know that L into B into H, since the tank shape is in cuboid. 20 into 15 into 6. So here we have to multiply 15 into 2, 30. 13 into 6, that is 180. So 10 is there, 1800 cubic meter. Mental calculation. Once again here 15 into 2, 30. Here 10, that means 300. 300 into 6, 1800 cubic meter. If you are feeling difficulty to do the mental calculation, do the calculation on the right side. Water required per person per day, that is 150 liters. Per person per day in the sense one person one day needed 150 liters of water. So here water required for 4,000 persons. The population of the village is 4,000. So 4,000 persons per day is 4,000 into 150. One person 150 liters they need per person. And here there are 4,000 people are there in the village. So 4,000 into 150. So 4,000 into 150, here multiplication is quite simple. 115 into 4, 60. By using that we can do the mental calculation. It's not a problem. But here the unit problem is there. There is liters. So we have to convert these liters into cubic meter. So 1 cubic meter is 1000 liters. We have discussed before. From here 1 liter means just bring this liter to the 1000 to the right side. That is 1 by 1000 cubic meter. Or as we have discussed before, cubic meter, that is conversion liter to cubic meter divided by 1000. Here we have to convert this liter to cubic meter. So just divide with the 1000. So that is 4,000 into 150 divided by 1000. After cancellation we can go for multiplication so that the number of zeros will be reduced. So here denominator there are 3 zeros. So these 3 zeros can be cancelled along with 4,000. That is 4 into 150. 15 into 4, as I mentioned before, 15 into 4 is 60. There is 1 0. So 600 cubic meter. And here remember conversion cubic. Even if you do not know these two steps, it's okay, no problem. We can use this shortcut. So liters to cubic meter we have to divide with 1000. That is what we have done here. So 6,000 cubic meter is the answer. Then number of days water will last. That is here water required 4,000 people per day. That is 600 cubic meter. And the number of days the water will last is we have 1800 cubic meter of water in the tank, and per day they need 600 cubic meter. That means the number of days water will last is volume of the tank divided by total water required per day. That is volume of the tank we know, that is 1800 divided by per day they need 6000 cubic meter. So 1800 by 600, 2 zeros can be cancelled. 6 and 18, when we cancel we will get 3. So the number of days water will last, that is equal to 3 days. Thus the water will last for 3 days. Move on to the seventh question. A go down measures 40 meter by 25 meter by 15 meter. Find the maximum number of wooden crates, each measuring 1.5 meter by 1.25 meter by 0.5 meter, that can be stored in the godown. Here, the godown measurements are given to us: 40 meter by 25 meter by 15 meter. Means length is 40 meter, breadth is 25 meter, and height is 15 meter. We are asked to find out the maximum number of wooden crates. Crates in meaning is, or crates, what does it mean? That is what the question here. The meaning of the crates we should know, then only we will know the shape. Even though we don't know the shape, here by using the measurements we can find out that it is a cuboidal shape, because length, breadth and height is given. Here crates means a slatted wooden case used for transporting goods. This is used for transporting goods, and it is a cuboidal shape wooden case. That's what the meaning of crates. And the measurements are given to us: 1.5 meter by 1.25 meter by 0.5 meter. As I said before, if you don't know what is crates, also we will be able to find out the answer by using the common sense, because here length, breadth and height is given. It is a cuboidal shape. Both are in cuboidal shape. Go down also in cuboid. This wooden crate also in cuboidal shape. And when you check the units, both are in same unit, both are in meters. So here, this is a go down dimensions. Length is 40, breadth is 25 meter, and height is 15 meter. And wooden crates are given, that is length is 1.5 meter, breadth is 1.25 meter, and height is 0.5 meter. We are asked to find out the maximum number of wooden crates by measuring these measurements that can be stored in the godown. How many numbers of crates can be stored in this godown? So it's quite simple. First of all, we have to find out the volume of godown as well as volume of the crate. So let's write down these two names. First one is godown, another one is crate. For godown, the measurements are given: length is 40 meter, and breadth is 25 meter, and height is 15 meter. So volume of the godown is, since it is in cuboidal shape, length, breadth into height multiplication. So 40 into 25 into 15. Quite simple multiplication. 25 into 4 is 100. 10, that is 1000 into 15. 1000 into 15 is 15,000 cubic meter. Once again, 25 into 4. 25 into 4 is 100. 10 is there along with 40. So 1000 will come. 1000 into 15, 15,000 cubic meter. For a crate, length is 1.5 meter, breadth is 1.25 meter, height is 0.5 meter. So when we multiply, volume is equal to length into breadth into height, 1.5 into 1.25 into 0.5. So here multiplication we need to do. Ignoring the decimal, and when we multiply, here 125, 15 into 5 we can multiply easily. So 15 into 5 is 75. And 125, ignoring the decimal and multiplying. 125 and 75, when you multiply, 9375 will get. Here after the decimal 1 digit, here after the decimal 2 digits, here after the decimal 1 digit. So total after the decimal 4 digits. 1, here 2, 3, here 1, 4. So your answer will come as 0.9375 cubic meter, because here only 4 digits. You have to put the decimal 4 digits from the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal will come just behind 9. So 0.9375 cubic meter. Calculation need to be little bit care we need to take when you do the calculation. Number of wooden crates is equal to volume of the godown, because you are going to keep the crates in this godown. So volume of this godown first we should know, and we should divide with the volume of this crate, one crate. So volume of godown we have calculated 15,000 divided by 0.9375 cubic meter. So here denominator there is a decimal number. After the decimal there are 4 digits. So just to multiply with 10,000, 4 digit in the sense 4 zeros if you put, denominator decimal will go away. So 15,000 divided by 9,375 into 10,000. So here let's divide this 15,000, that is 15,000, and from here one more zero I am taking. 15,000, one more zero means 1,50,000 divided by 9,375. If you do the calculation, when you divide these two numbers, we will get the answer as 16. Just to go through the division, it is shown here. If you feel this one is difficult, you can go with your own way of division. Just a cancellation you can do, and we can reduce the numbers, and then you can go for division, it's not a problem. Here 15,000 is there, I have taken one more zero from here, so that is 1,50,000. I have divided with 9,375. I got it as 16. Then I have taken one zero from here, so there is three zeros balance. So 16 and that three zeros I am putting here, 16,000 in numbers. So number of wooden crates is equal to 16,000. I have got the answer. So 16,000 wooden crates can be stored in the godown. Next, we shall discuss the last question of this exercise. A solid cube of side 12 cm is cut into 8 cubes of equal volume. What will be the side of the new cube? Also find the ratio between their surface areas. Here, question once again we will just read. A solid cube of side 12 cm. There is a cube. Side measurement is given to us 12 cm is cut into 8 cubes of equal volume. So this bigger cube is cutting into smaller cubes of equal volume. 8 cubes are there. What will be the side of the new cube? We are asked to find out the side of the new cube. Also find the ratio between the surface areas. So we have to find out the ratio between the bigger cube and the smaller cube. Their surface areas ratio we have to calculate. There is a bigger cube. Big cube is there. The side is given to us 12 centimeter. And it is dividing into 8 smaller cubes, and we don't know the side measurement. Equal volume, that is the condition it is given, and let us take the length of one cube, or the side of one cube is a centimeter. Since all are equal in volume, so the measurement also will be the same. So let the side of the new cube be a centimeter. We have assumed, given that volume of big cube of side 12 centimeter, that is what this one given to us, that is equal to the same piece only. We are just cutting into 8 equal pieces of equal volume. So volume of 8 cubes of side a centimeter, that is what we have assumed here. A centimeter is the side, so volume of 8 cubes. Then volume of cube, we know the formula, that is side cube or edge cube or a cube, whatever we can use. So here the side is 12 cube is equal to volume of 8 cubes. So 8 into the side is given to us here is a, or we have assumed as a, so a cube we can take. That is a cube is equal to, take this 8 to the left side, means division, 12 cube divided by 8. So when you see 12 cube is okay, fine, because here left side cube is there, so easily we can calculate the cube root. 8 also we can write it in cubical form, that is a cube is equal to 12 cube divided by 8, we can write it as 2 cube. Now you can see left side and right side are cubical terms, means cube root of a is 12 divided by 2, the cubes have gone. So a is equal to 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6. So the side of one cube we have got as 6 centimeter. Then that we have written. Ratio of their surface areas, that is what the second question. Find the ratio between their surface areas. Means ratio in the sense 1 divided by another we have to do. That is surface area of cube of side 12 centimeter divided by surface area of cube of side 6 centimeter. Previously it was a, we have got a value, that is 6 centimeter. So surface area of side of cube 6 centimeter. That is surface area formula we know 6a square. So 6 into side square divided by 6 into side of small cube. That is, even if you don't write this formula, it's okay, fine, no problem. Just simply substitute 6 into bigger cube side is 12. So 12 square, 12 into 12 we can write, divided by 6 into side of small cube. Small cube side is here 6 centimeter. So that is 6 into 6 square, that is 6 into 6 again. Then let's cancel the common terms. 6 and 6 we can cancel. 6 and 12 we can cancel 2 times. Again 6 and 12 we can cancel 2 times. So denominator is gone completely. Then numerator we are having only 2 and 2. So 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. 4 divided by 1. So the ratio of their surface area is equal to 4:1. Dear students, today we have discussed volume of cube and cuboid, and we have solved questions from exercise 13.5. I request all the students to go through all the questions, and while solving, if you have any doubt, please note it and keep We will discuss it during the discussion session. Thank you for watching.